I'd like to highlight first on three key areas in the context of the Malaysian experience that we've seen in the growth of the Islamic banking business. Firstly, my always key wish list is to allow to have a clear regulation. And when I mean by clear regulation, I've always preached or recommended to maintain the best practice of the existing regulation, maybe to just identify certain regulation with regards to Sharia governance or transparency and so forth. A clear regulation will allow the market to understand the consequences and what we need to do to grow the business. That's number one. Number two, as we all know, in Islamic finance, since it doesn't allow interest, a lot of our transactions involve in buy and sell or sale and lease back, and in most jurisdictions, in terms of taxation, we always have a challenge of what we call the tax neutrality. And the wish list is always to have some form of tax neutrality to allow a same level playing field if we were to do any structuring both in the retail space of Islamic finance and also the wholesale banking business, and of course on the sukuk side as well. The third point that I feel that in most instances in other sovereign, particularly like Malaysia, Dubai, Singapore and Indonesia, and I think that the right step that the British government have done yesterday is to issue a sovereign sukuk. This is clear on 2 points. One, it allows to build confidence, not only in terms of the sovereign, but for private sectors, for private corporations to see the confidence level when it's issued, to identify any challenges, to ensure issuance to be flawless. Once the sovereign issue has been issued, the confidence level of the private sector or even the state-owned enterprises could tap the market. Again, why sukuk is important? Because it opened up two sets of investors. It diversified the set of investors. You have the banks like us who can only invest in Sharia-compliant assets, and also allow the conventional funds to invest this. And it's a great move on the sovereign issue, and it also allowed benchmarking. And I think the third step that on the sovereign issue, it has been announced, and we are very looking forward on the exciting time for Sterling point.